Greetings again. Here we go with some more tasty Dusty Groove morsels. No, I just got the other Japanese one, but this one I actually have been waiting probably about 6 weeks. Surface mail being quite slow lately, so very glad it has arrived. Already pre-cut, bursting out as you can see. Let's get a cracking. Bits of paper and stuff this time. That's a bit different. It's always like ghosting paper. There we go. We got some CDs, and they're they're actually wrapped up in brown paper, sort of just wrapped. So I'm going to undo them here, so not to give spoilers on the other stuff. Somehow, one-handed. Okay, that's right. A couple of CDs. Firstly, I was after this one like maybe 30 years ago. Came out in the early to mid 90s, and I saw it when I bought a Pump CD, and I went, some Cameo, I'd like to have that. Since I've got a lot of their LPs, so I've probably got most of these tracks anyway, but like $2. Funk Essentials CD, which they, as I said, they released some really good CDs, like, and a Cooler Gang one that's a fantastic best of. So this is part of that old school series from the 90s. But yeah, it's quite good because it's got 14 songs. It's quite generous, I suppose, for a compilation. Yeah, it's got Word Up. Look, there's going to be some dodgy songs, but there's going to be some, decent ones. But look, $2, $2 US. Next, another CD. Again, this is part of my Miles on CD shtick, because it's cheaper to get Miles for $2 US on CD than shite loads on vinyl. I've got some of the older school Miles ones. This one is, what is it, 4 and More? This is the second part, well, second LP, I should say, not really part. But I've got the My Funny Valentine LP actually on vinyl, on record, that I bought from an op shop years ago, really cheap. I did awesome, picked up a Miles Davis one. That's got more of the slower tracks. These ones are supposed to be the faster tracks. There you go, recorded in 1964, but I think this is the one with I just forgot his name on sax. I don't think it's going to say, but anyway. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, George Coleman. Sorry, my bad. So it's not Wayne Shorter. It's George Coleman went and played at this concert, but the other usual suspects there from the Great Quintet or whatever. But anyway, these are supposed to be the quicker tracks, the faster tracks. Apparently, I don't know. $2. I'll find out. Another package of CDs. That's right. One more CD here, just to get things going. This one was $3. Oh, because this is Chet Baker's "She Was Good to Me" CTI. So it's a CTI CD, which don't really have I don't know how many CTI CDs I've got. I don't even know if I've got many, or even any. But this one costs a lot to buy on vinyl. That's why I'm getting on CD, because it's like, it's probably not essential, but for some reason this one still holds its value in the second-hand vinyl. And I'm not willing to pay the big money. Look, yeah, Chet Baker's cool, but it's not like electronic, I should say, electric CTI. It is 1974, so it's a good year, but yeah, it's not like the other CTI stuff that was happening at the time. But people must dig it, so I got cheap. Anyway, let's crack on into the vinyl now. I know store day, sorry, has come and gone a long time. I could not get this. This is a record store day release. I'm pretty sure this one is, yep. I could not get this in Australia. They did not release this Bastardos in Australia. So I got my Parliament Osmium. They really got in Australia. This one I could not get, so I had to get it from US. I did pay a little bit, $30 US. I know it's a record store day price, but at least I got it from an independent record store as part of that. Pooch and Latin Soul Brothers, Yaina, I'm not sure. I'll call it Yaina. Might be Yaina. Anyway, 1971 reish, obviously. Now I did buy another Pucho reissue on this Cubop label, I think last year before, and it was disappointing. Not that the vinyl, I mean the record was great, but the vinyl was disappointing because they put in one of those crappy paper sleeves and it was scuffy before it even got to playing it. So I hope this one is not, especially when you had to pay extra. It's not even in gatefold. Obviously it'll be 180 grammer, I'm sure. 1971's a good year. I'm sure this should have the Pezant Brothers. Oh, I might be wrong. Might not have the Pezant Brothers. Let's have a look. Oh, it says Pesanti, Eddie Pesanti, hey? I don't think that's even correct. Alan Pesanti. Okay, well, that is a Pezant Brother. Just, I think it's spelled correct, differently. All right, well, anyway, I had to pay for it. So I'm beefing up my Pucho LPs. I think I've got about 4 now. In the last couple of years, I managed to beef that up. Probably not more to go. I think there may be one more I'm going to get if I can. All right, but anyway, Latin jazz, funk, la la la. It should be cool. All right, next one. I didn't even realize I bought this because the other day I got this $5 in Australia. I have another copy. There it go. Forecast. Kudu 11. Looks in nice condition, very good plus. The other one I got was good condition. I'm going to have to check which one I like and keep. I forgot completely. But look, I found it for $5. I probably, even if I knew I had this, I probably would have bought the other one for $5 and it was on sale bargain. You know, it was in really good condition. Yada, yada, yada. Would have picked it up. It's a kudu. It's not a bad record. It's got some Bob James on, I'm pretty sure. Bob James. Who else? Some other usual suspects, I'm pretty sure. From 1974 or something, isn't it? 73. Oh, there you go. Record 73. Close. Who we got? Oh, there's Gordon Edwards on bass. He's pretty cool. Idris is there. Mr. Muhammad. Yay. So, yeah, there's some pretty nice stuff. Some of it's pretty mellow. Not as far-reaching as some of the other CTI stuff. All right, next. $5. Very good condition. Sure this have some value. It is a prestige record. You know I love my prestige soul jazz. And this one is Gene Ammons' Big Bad Jug. This will be early 70s. That's a great, huge close-up there. There we go. Yeah, early 70s, 73. So still early enough. I'm sure there'll be some funky stuff. Some, maybe more. I don't want to say ballady, but probably some more mellow stuff. It'll be a mix. Cut corner, who cares? As long as the vinyl plays nicely. I like my prestige stuff. Really beefing up my collection there. Next. I'd ordered this weeks ago. Stanley Clarke School Days. $7, very good plus. Looks like it's in great condition there. Again, I don't think totally essential, but nice enough. There'll be some nice moments. 1976. I know this album. I know what I'm in for. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff on there. Next, just for fun, for $2 fun, and being it's a very good plus condition, and being that it's on westbound, but look, I would not pay more than $2 US. plus post. Mike Theodore Orchestra, Cosmic Wind. We got some Westbound disco, more clubby funk. It's probably more towards disco. Look, it's pretty palatable. There are some disco moments, yeah, such as this, disco cliches as such, but there's some, actually some half decent stuff on here. It's quite interesting, sort of disco boogie stuff. Mike Theodore, who worked with Janice Coffey on projects, particularly Westbound stuff. But being out on his own, but that's interesting. There you go, background vocals, CJ and Co. So that's interesting, but I suppose it makes sense because he worked with them too on Westbound. Anyway, look, just for a bit of fun, $2 just to have. Next one, again, terrible cover. I mean, you want to talk about your terrible covers? This cover just, the Cosmic Wind one's interesting. This one is terrible. From the 80s C band. Talk That Stuff. Again, I got their first album. It's got some P-Funk clone moments on there. This one, again, I think it's got a bit more disco boogie, as you can see with that first song. But it's got some other stuff on here. I wanted to give them a go. It's cheap enough. They're not a really well-known band at all. Cotillion Records. It's a smaller label. Now, what is this, 79 or something? I'm going to guess. Yep, there it is, 79. So we're getting just at the end of the disco stuff, but there is some of that aesthetic in there. But there's also some funky moments. But the cover is Stuff of Nightmares. And look, disco ball, so that might give you a hint. $4 though, very good plus. So, it's going to play well. Next, I did get myself a reissue that was actually quite a good price, which is why I pulled the trigger. I don't think it's going to be their best album by any means, but again, I think there's going to be some nice stuff on here, and it's a Stax record, which makes it even better. We've got Booker T and the MG's Soul Limbo, which was their sort of, it's kind of commercially hit in a way, a bit of a cash in on the Limbo thing, but still a pretty cool song. Gotta love that cover. And the fact that they're just all having a good, I don't know, are they perving, cracking on? I don't know. But look, she's pretty happy because she is walking away with them, or maybe they're stalking her, she's walking away and they're following. But look, Booker T and the MGs, there'll be value there. Obviously, I find this really interesting. There's a question and answer test there. Look at that. I'm not going to write on my cover. I bet you people did. So this is late 60s. I'm guessing that's 69 nearly, or 68. Let's see what it says down there. Sorry, I've got to get my glasses in this. There you go, 68. But it is a reissue. That's okay. So it's a brand new reissue. But look, $13 plus postage. That's not too bad. Probably about 31 Australian, which is pretty standard. So I can live with that for brand new. And lastly, this one was the centerpiece. And the Pucho one. That one and this one. The Pucho one was the most expensive. This was the second most. Another reissue. Let's put this box out the way. With Don Cherry, who's quite experimental. This was $20. New repressing. And it's got an aka Brown Rice, but it's just self-titled. Now, I believe, I'm trying to remember what label this was on. This was not just Sunshine. What was it on? Oh, A&M. Now, if this was original A&M, you'll see there's a tiny, no stacks there. You'll see that tiny little A&M. Well, originally, you and me now, there and everything. But the thing is, this is not a commercial album. This is no means, well, in my experience, this is no means a commercial album. These are some long jazz tracks that it's interesting. It's 4 parts only, 4 tracks. So I have listened to it. Made in Czech Republic. That is quite interesting. Hmm. But yeah, I listened. I liked it, so I bought it. I don't own any Don Cherry solo albums. Um, at all, I don't think. Um, but hey, first Don Cherry. I don't think that's gatefold, is it? Is it gatefold? Oh, it is gatefold. There you go. Look, I'm not going to open it now. Is that there? Yeah, so $20. It's probably cost me about 40 Australian, I think. That's all right. Anyway, there's the haul. See you another time.